Alright, so what's going on with y'all, man? Check out the views. It's looking nice out here. So I had to show y'all that real quick. And honestly, you guys, today's video, I want to get straight to the point because today's topic is a very serious topic, right? And let me just sit down for this. Today, you guys, I just want to talk about my current life update, like a life journey type of video here. And honestly, I want to keep it honest with you guys. Like, as of this week is currently Friday, September 26th when I'm recording this video. So I haven't posted a video this whole entire week, and I promised you guys that I was gonna drop one video a week, and I didn't drop no videos this week. And like I always say, like, my channel is fairly small, so I don't even think people is checking for me like that anyways. But like, I like to keep my word and I like to keep my promises. So the reason why I didn't even record any videos at all this week is simply because I've been trying to figure out this day trading thing. And I want to be honest with you guys, because day trading is something that I'll make money here and there, and then I'll lose money again. So clearly something hasn't clicked for me yet. Clearly something hasn't registered so I can continuously make the gains that I need to make. So what I'm basically saying is that sometimes, some weeks, I'll make money, then I'll lose money. So it's not consistent. And I quit my job to pursue being a day trader and a YouTuber. Mainly day trading, because I genuinely love the art of day trading. I genuinely love marking up my charts and, you know, doing what it takes to make some money, right? It's a high income skill, so I like the idea behind it. But I cannot lie, you guys, and this video should probably be uploaded on my actual day trading channel. And if you guys aren't subscribed to that, make sure you go subscribe to that. But honestly, you guys, like, this week was very rough for me because I took a loss at the beginning of the week, and I was like, man, like, that loss really set me back so much. And it's so much that comes into play as to why I lost. And I'm gonna save all of those type of technical videos for my second channel. But I just want to show you guys that people around you, they are actually dependent on you. And sometimes that can cause stress. Sometimes that can cause you to, like, overthink things. Sometimes that can cause you to, like, have hyper emotions or become hyper emotional towards your life circumstances, especially if you're not where you want to be in life, right? But I tell people this because the people around you are genuinely dependent on you. And this week, I took a loss at the very beginning of the week, day trading. And that loss just put me in a hole. I felt like I was in a sunken place this whole entire week. I locked myself in my room, and honestly, I was just glued to the charts this whole week. And honestly, I feel so terrible. I didn't even go to the gym at all this week. Like I said, I didn't even drop a video this week. I just I didn't literally lock myself in my room and never came out. But I genuinely stayed in my room for hours on end trying to figure out, what am I doing wrong? Like, why can't I consistently make money? Because it's not like I don't know what I'm doing. So it's like, I locked myself in my room this whole week to figure it out, to genuinely figure out, what is it am I missing? Like, what's going on? What's causing me to win money, to lose money? Because, bro, I quit my job to do this. So it's very discouraging at the fact that I'm losing money and not making money. And then I have the stress of, you know, the people around me. I remember one day my mom called me crying because, you know, she just hates her life situation. She hates going to work. She hates living a hard life. You know what I'm saying? Even my girlfriend hates the life she lives. I'm not gonna say she hates her life, but she hates the quality of life. It seems like everyone around me just hates the quality of life, and so do I. I hate not having my independence. I hate not being able to take a trip to another country the next day if I wanted to. I don't want to live my life always in lack. Even one of my older brothers, I see one of my older brother, he literally works 2 jobs. And one of his jobs requires him to clock in around maybe 4 a.m. So I see him come home from one job just to go to another job a few hours later in the middle of the night. And I just use things like that as motivation, because I'm like, people around me are literally counting on me, because that's what it seems. It seems like God put me in a situation where he introduced me to this high income skill of day trading. And it just seems like the people around me are counting on me. And so I can't quit what it is that I'm doing because things are hard. I'm not going to give up and go back to a job that I hate because things are hard, because this is what I want to do. This is why I left my job in the first place, because I believed in myself enough to know that I can make this thing work. So why would I just give up and go back to, what I just left? That wouldn't make any sense. And there were times where I told myself, like, man, maybe I might have to go back to a job, because I'm not really gaining consistent income. Instead of gaining consistent income, I'm losing income, if anything. But that's why I took this whole entire week to just lock myself in my room. I barely ate this week. Like, I ate, but like I would wake up and instantly just start studying, like, what am I missing? Like, I wouldn't eat for hours. Like, this week was honestly like a very humbling week. I'm not gonna lie, you guys. So that's why I didn't really upload like that. And it even was so bad that my mom even asked me yesterday, and she asked me again today. She was like, are you okay? And in my mind, I'm not really okay, because it's like, as a man, and I know like this is like one of my toxic traits, but like I like to suppress certain things. So like, if I know that, internally I may be going through it, I'm not really gonna like express that. I'm just gonna thug it out until I figure it out. That's just my personality, and that's something I have to work on. But even my mom noticed that something was just off. She noticed that something was off, and something really was off. But like, that's why I took the whole week to just lock myself in my room, study what I'm doing wrong to get better, because honestly, I can't continue to live a life in lack. And it comes down to, how bad do you want it? How bad do you want to change your life? How bad do you want to provide for your family? How bad do you want to break those generational curses? That's literally what it comes down to. And me, with that understanding, I may be taking it to some people, I might be taking it to the extreme. But like, I want my life to change so bad that, obviously I'm not gonna sell my soul and do things out of my character, but I want my life to change, and I want my family's life to change so bad that if I have to lock myself in my room for a whole week and study the charts, right, that's what I'm gonna have to do. How bad do you want it? How bad do you want to change your family's life? How bad do you want to change your life? And it's clearly going to show based on your actions. If you don't want it bad enough, it's going to show in your actions. So like, that's why, I really want to, go to God more for a lot of things, because a lot of these things can be solved just from going to God and giving your burdens and your anxiety to God. Right? And I just wanted to update you guys, like, what is currently happening in my entrepreneurial journey. And I didn't expect this journey to be easy. Like, I didn't expect to quit my job and then to become a millionaire next week. No, life don't work like that. But actually going through the mud right now and facing the emotions of losing money and just failing over and over and over again is making me realize a different mode of myself. Like every single week I'm just losing. It's just clicking something in my brain. Like I gotta keep going. No matter how much I keep losing, I gotta keep going. And I'm not gonna stop going until it clicks for me, until I have my aha moment. I'm not gonna stop going until it genuinely clicks for me. And that's how I want you guys to view your life situations or your goals. Like, it's not gonna be easy the first time around. It's not meant to be easy. It's not meant for you to just, oh yeah, it's just peaches and roses and sunshine. You quit your job, you're gonna become a millionaire next week just because you took the leap of faith. No, that's not how it works. Yes, you still have to take the leap of faith. Yes, you still have to take the actions so that God can back you up. But it's gonna come a point where you're gonna face the trials and tribulations, but within those trials and tribulations, how you respond to those things is what's gonna make you as a person. Because even if this next few months, God forbid, don't work out for me in day trading, the worst thing I can do is go back. I'll have to go back to a job, find a job, work part-time, and build up my capital again just to day trade. That's the worst possible case scenario. But I can't even think like that, because I'm not going out with a fight, because I want my life to change so bad. I want it to change so bad that I'm willing to keep going, keep trying until the wheels fall off. And that's just the type of person I am. Like, I'm very persistent. I'm very persistent in just things that I want for my life. God didn't put day trading in my life for no reason. So that's how I want you guys to view your journeys. That's how I want you guys to view life. The people around you, they're literally dependent on you. Your family lineage is dependent on you to become successful. So what are you gonna do to become successful? What are you gonna do to rewrite your history? And I just wanted to let you guys know that, man. I wanted to get behind this camera and just express that to you guys. So yeah, man, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Stay tuned for more videos. I'll probably be dropping this video next week. So today is Friday, so expect this video next week. I'm gonna use the weekend to just edit this video. So yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. And yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next one. I'm out.